Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I wanted to do a flip through of January in my catch-all planner. I've just seen like other planner YouTubers doing these videos, and I thought I wanted to do one too. So this is my catch-all planner. It's the undated version of the Erin Condren Hardbound planner. I got this at Staples. That's probably your best bet besides Amazon because she doesn't sell them on the site anymore. So when you first open it up, you open it up to the title page. This is my 2019 vision board that I made as a flip out. This was inspired by At Home with Kita. There's still like some stuff that I didn't finish doing, but this is just like a flip out of, or it will be a flip out when I actually start working on it. But I just washi taped it in to the front cover of my catch-all planner. This is my name title page. I still haven't put my name in it yet. I want to use stickers or get a die cut or something. I want to do something cool, so, or I might not do anything at all. Anyways, we flip through. It's the quotes page that she has in her planner. For the 12 boxes, I use this as a chore list tracker. So basically I dedicated one day to each day of the week, plus a box for daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly tasks that I want to make sure I complete. I add to this on an ongoing basis, so maybe by the end of the year it'll be completely filled out and I can just transfer it to my next planner. Down here is the color code system for these boxes. So anything that's in blue is personal chores, anything in purple is for business chores, and anything in yellow is for cleaning and household chores. So because it's an undated planner, I don't get like the year at a glance calendar spread, so it just goes right into the first month. Obviously I'm using the first month for January. So with the notes pages, I'm doing something different like every month, and I'm most likely not going to show it because the ideas that I came up with are like personal self-reflection, self-evaluating kind of notes page ideas. I did write a blog post discussing how like my ideas for each month's notes pages. I just don't go into like how I've set them up, but I'll show you this one. For January, I decided to do this for affirmations. So I just wrote down a list of things that I would like to manifest in my life for the year of 2019. Then we flipped to my monthly spread. This was just all over the place. January was a very experimental month for me in terms of like trying to get my planning style down packed. So as you can see, I use like a lot of different stickers from my shop. I'm using my monthly spread primarily for tracking the hours that I work on my, my side hustle, side biz, whatever you want to call it, hobby. So I just use like different washi tapes, and I write down the hours that I worked each day with like a Sharpie permanent marker. And yeah, at the end of the month I just total up how many hours that I worked for that month and see what my average is. I would like to see what my average is like throughout the year. Other than that, I was just using some of my watercolor stickers from my shop to mark like certain events that I want to remember and gatherings and just things like that. Everything else in this spread is kind of irrelevant because that was when I first got this planner, and I was just trying to figure out how to do my monthly spread. But yeah, between the washis and the stickers and all that stuff, that's really how I'm going to be using my monthly spread. I'm on the sidebar. I was using it to check like my big moments. So each month I have like a certain goal that I want to focus on that I've already planned out before I even got this planner. So I just came up with like 12 big accomplishments that I wanted to focus on for each month, whether I achieved it or not. So in January, obviously, it was opening up my digital shop, which is open. Been open since January 15th, so that was a good moment. So now we hop into my weekly spreads. This was my first week. Now you're going to see that I'm going to be drawing a lot on my planner. This is a challenge that I'm putting myself on, inspired by Heather Kell, who's also a fellow planning YouTuber. Last year in 2018, she challenged herself to incorporate the color yellow into every single spread of her catch-all planner so that it would match the yellow disc, because she had a happy planner. So I thought that was cool, but being that I'm somebody who likes color and lots of colors at that, I didn't want to like tie myself to using one color for the whole entire year. So my challenge for this year is going to be doodling or drawing in every single one of my weekly spreads. It doesn't matter what it is, how little or how much I draw in each weekly spread, but I have to draw something. So that's what that was about. And this first week was really trying to just get into planning, so it's kind of all over the place. I use my catch-all planner for like morning, afternoon, evening kind of planning. It's just chronological. But I think throughout my spreads, as it kind of changes. That's just how I used it for this first week, obviously trying to get the hang of it. I was using my sidebars for daily check-ins. So the top half is for like planner check-ins, and then the bottom half is for like dailies that I don't want to have to write every day, but I want to make sure that I'm keeping on top of it. You'll also notice that at the top I highlight the days. I just highlight the days as as they pass, so at the end of the day, because I sit down and pre-plan every day at the end. It sounds complicated, but say if it was Monday night, I sit down and I cross off everything that I went through. I highlight the day to mark that Monday is over, and then I start pre-planning for Tuesday. So that's kind of how I use my catch-all planner, and I just have some stickers everywhere. This was a really fun week. So into the doodles. For the first week, I decided to do like this colorful floral flower washi type ordeal. And I just used different like Staedtler Triplus Fineliner pens to kind of add more color to my spread. So that's how the first one turned out. Going into the second week, I was using some of my Erin Condren sticker sheets that were originally purposed to use in my budget planner, but since I've been pretty good about making my own kits for my budget planner, I have a lot of these sticker sheets just going to waste. So I decided to use them in my catch-all planner. This week's doodle was something random. I think they were supposed to be like lavender plants, but I colored them gray. I don't know. I still like it. This was a pretty busy week. This was like in preparation, trying to get my shop set up, my website running and all that stuff. I was making like all the products and taking all the photos and everything. So it was a pretty all over the place kind of week. I think I kind of got out of the morning, afternoon, evening routine, and I started using it as like, I don't even know how I was using it. Like the top was mainly for like morning. It was still kind of to the morning, afternoon, evening ordeal, but it was like at least one box from each day was dedicated to just to-dos for that day, and then everything else I just kind of filled in sporadically. So other than that, I still use my sidebar. I still use this sidebar the same way. Marked off the days as they passed, and started incorporating like more of those stickers from the Erin Condren sticker books that I have. There's a whole lot of Erin Condren products going on in this planner. We flip into the next week, which was the week of my shop opening. So this was like a happy, bright, fun spread and all that jazz. So I started developing like just using like the checklist for like to-dos that I wanted to make sure I do, and then around it I started like adding in like stickers, whether it was like a slow day or I would add in like more of my own stickers to just like mark events, because in this spread I started noticing that I was all work and no play. Like I really wasn't documenting like any memories or stuff like that that made me feel good. So I was trying to figure out a way to like incorporate like actual events and memories that I wanted to keep track of for when I do fill out my planner. This of course was another sticker sheet from Erin Condren, and then my doodles was like these colorful gumdrop bubbles or something. But yeah, so I was still trying to find my way with using my planner, but I was thoroughly enjoying this. And then we have this spread, which is probably, there's no probably, it is my favorite spread of January. It was inspired by The Greatest Showman, which is my new favorite movie. My cousin bought it for me and she was waiting for me to watch it, so I scheduled to watch it this week, and I love that movie. But this spread was kind of inspired by it. I call it like my circus mosaic theme or something like that. I really enjoyed all the colors. I was starting to use like more stickers from my shop. This spread, even though I'm challenging myself to do like a doodle or some kind of drawing every week, I added on a challenge for this week, being that I didn't want to use any neutral colors. So I didn't want to use any black, gray, or brown in this spread. And I loved it. Like, it turned out so cute. Oh, it's just so bright and colorful. But it is the middle of February currently as I'm filming this, and if I continue to do these like every month, there's a ton more spreads that are way more colorful than this for February. Also, this would be a good time to shamelessly plug myself in, but if you do like my spreads in my hardbound planner and you want to see them like as I do them, I post all my before and after the pen spreads on my Instagram, so be sure to follow me at Chaotic Canvas and Co. That's my Instagram handle. I'm still kind of new to it, but I really like posting all my spreads on Instagram. And if you like seeing this kind of stuff and you want to see like the befores and you want to see the afters, then just, you know, hit me up there. Now, since this is an undated planner, you actually get 5 weeks between each month. So I use that extra month. You know me, I don't want to let anything go to waste. I use the extra month for memory planning. So I just use this as like a highlight of different things that I did throughout the month of January, like things I would like to remember. Like, this was a letter I got from my cousin. This signified like my first sale on my blog, which was a big thing for me, to be able to sell something from my actual website and not just Etsy. This was a letter from my uncle. This was to mark the grand opening. This was to mark when I bought, oh yeah, did I tell you guys I got the Powersheets planner? I've already filled it up now, so I'm not doing a flip through, but I did write a blog post on that as well. And I shared it on Instagram. You guys should really be following my other social media platforms, because I'm just not that consistent on YouTube anymore. But if you guys like this kind of flip through, because I've been watching other people do it and I wanted to get on here and do it. I was feeling kind of inspired. So if you guys want to see like monthly flip throughs, you know, we can arrange to do that. And you know, I'll just see you guys at the end of February, the beginning of March, and I'll show you guys all my spreads for February. But for now, that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video, whenever that is. Bye. Hi there, I'm Miss Crazy, and thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And while you're sticking around, go ahead and check out these other awesome videos just to see what I'm all about. But with that, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.